Ahoy, pirates! Today, we're diving into the coolest, wildest, and most iconic ships in One Piece. Which one would be your dream ride? Would it be the high-tech Thousand Sunny? The flying palace Ark Maxim? Or maybe the terrifying Red Force that even the Marines don't dare mess with? Oh, and trust me, by the end of this journey, I've got a little secret about the Going Merry that's going to blow your mind. So stick around till the end, and let's jump right into it with number 10, the Red Force. We begin our journey with a ship that exudes so much swag that even the Marines would rather steer clear of it. The Red Force, belonging to none other than Shanks. This ship is essentially Shanks in ship form. It's elegant, calm, and does nothing until you mess with it. The deep red color and classic design radiate simplicity and dignity, just like its captain. This is not a ship that tries to impress. It knows it's already impressive. But here's a fun question. Imagine spotting this ship on the horizon with Shanks' crew aboard. What would you do? Wave and hope they're friendly? Or cautiously sail away? And did you know that this ship has never sustained visible damage in the entire series? Despite Shanks' reputation as a fighter, the Red Force seems as untouchable as its captain. But if you think this ship is impressive, just wait at number 9, Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark isn't just a ship, it's a floating haunted island with a gothic castle, a graveyard, and more zombies than you'd find in an apocalypse movie. It feels like sailing straight into a horror film. This is not a place you hang out without good reason. But here's what's really intriguing. This ship reveals how far Moria is willing to go to maintain control. He collects dead crews and brings them back to life to bolster his fleet. It's a grim look at what a pirate can become when they lose all humanity. So the real question is, would you ever step foot on this ship, knowing what lurks in the shadows? The shadows of Thriller Bark hide dark secrets, but we're leaving that behind. From eerie to brutal, the next ship is pure chaos on the seas. Victoria Punk. The Victoria Punk is less a ship and more a weapon on water. Covered in metal spikes and painted in dark, menacing colors, it looks like it was forged in the heart of a brutal, unending war. This thing wasn't built to impress. It was built to destroy everything in its path. It's literally chaos on the seas. And that fits Eustace Kid perfectly. His philosophy? All or nothing. His ship? A floating statement that says, touch me, and you'll end up as scrap metal. You almost have to wonder how many enemy ships Kid has literally cleaved in two with that metal battering ram on the bow. It's not elegant, but hey, it gets the job done. At number 7, the Moby Dick. The Moby Dick is the ultimate pirate ship for a true legend. This thing is a beast. With its massive whale figurehead and sleek design, it screams power and pride. It's not just a ship, it's a flex. Like, yeah, we're here, and we're unstoppable. And let's talk history. This was the ship for Whitebeard, one of the most badass pirates ever. The Moby Dick didn't just sail through epic battles, it owned them. Remember the Marineford War? Yeah, even the Marines were low-key terrified. But here's the thing, it wasn't all about power. The Moby Dick was family. For Whitebeard, his crew weren't just a bunch of pirates. They were his kids, and this ship was their home. It wasn't just about sailing, it was about belonging. Let's shift gears to something totally wild. Ready for Queen Mama Chanter at number 6. The Queen Mama Chanter is Big Mom's ship, and just like her, it's strange, colorful, and a bit terrifying. This ship is literally alive. It has a face, it talks, and it probably has a temper as unstable as Big Mom herself. Even the faintest breeze makes you feel like the ship is staring at you. The ship represents Big Mom's bizarre vision, a world of chaos wrapped in a sugar-coated package. Yet it's not just a cheerful ship. This thing can pack a serious punch and has smashed multiple enemy vessels as if they were toys. Imagine stepping aboard this ship only for it to start singing. Would you join in or jump overboard immediately? we now take a giant leap to a ship that doesn't even need the sea. At number 5, the Ark Maxim. The Ark Maxim is in a league of its own. This thing doesn't even need water to sail. It freaking flies, running entirely on pure electricity. A flying ship? That's not just cool, it's god level. And let's face it, if you're calling yourself a god like Enel, you're not cruising around on some basic pirate ship. But get this, the Ark Maxim wasn't just about showing off. Enel built it with one goal in mind: reaching Fairy Verth, his so-called heavenly kingdom. It wasn't just a ship, it was the embodiment of his god complex, floating high above the world he wanted to rule. Still, one burning question remains. What happens if it starts raining? Does the world's most advanced ship just short circuit? Now that would be ironic. You know what? Let's take a step back from the high-tech and electric and look at something truly timeless. At number 4, the ship that defined an entire era. The legendary Oro Jackson. The Oro Jackson is the crown jewel of pirate lore, built by the goat of shipwrights, Tom, using wood from the Atom Tree. Yeah, the same tree that laughs in the face of the Grand Line's wildest storms. This wasn't just a fancy ride, it was the key to unlocking one of the greatest mysteries in the entire world of One Piece. It reached Laugh Tale, the literal end of the world, carrying Gol D. Roger and his crew on their ultimate no-holds-barred adventure. With its sleek design and golden details, the Oro Jackson doesn't just sail, it glides, radiating pure adventure and mystery. This ship breathes the spirit of piracy, inspiring every would-be captain out there. But the best part? Its deeper meaning. The Oro Jackson proves that even the craziest dreams are within reach, if you've got the guts to take that first step into the unknown. But if the Oro Jackson is the embodiment of dreams, this next ship is the stuff of nightmares. The ship behind that terrifying silhouette, the Saber of Xebec. At number 3. The Saber of Xebec is a ship that radiates pure fear. Named after Roxy Xebec, one of the most feared pirates in history, it carries a mystery no one has fully unraveled. Is it Blackbeard's tribute to a legend? Or is there some dark, twisted secret hiding behind that name? One thing's for sure, this ship isn't just scary, it's nightmare fuel. With its dark, menacing design, the Saber of Zebec looks like it was built to say, "Run! This ship doesn't sail, it flexes." It's like the ocean itself clears a path, just to avoid getting on its bad side. And let's be real, if you saw this beast on the horizon, you'd skip the fight and start Googling quick DIY raft ideas. But after this shadow of terror, we brighten things up with number 2, the Thousand Sunny. This ship isn't about fear, it's all about hope, friendship, and the freedom to chase your dreams. The Thousand Sunny is a next-level creation, designed by Frankie with legendary materials built to handle anything the Grand Line can throw at it. This ship is a floating powerhouse. With its soldier dock system, Kaon cannon, and even an aquarium bar, it's not just a ship, it's a vibe. What really makes the Sunny special, though, is how much it reflects the crew. The cheerful lion figurehead radiates Luffy's energy, while all the cool gadgets scream Frankie and Usopp's creativity. This ship was made for one thing: living life to the fullest. But as legendary as the Sunny is, there's one ship that stands above them all. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only number 1, the Going Merry. The Going Merry was where it all began. It wasn't just a ship, it felt alive. Sure, it creaked and groaned like an old chair, but it carried the crew's dreams like it had a soul. Think of that one irreplaceable treasure. A little worn, a little rough around the edges, but absolutely priceless. That was the Going Merry for the Straw Hats. Imperfect, unforgettable, and totally iconic. This ship, it took on storms that would crush other ships, stared down sea monsters straight out of your worst nightmares, and survived battles so insane they felt impossible to win. And when its time finally came, it didn't just fade away. It went out in the most epic, heart-wrenching way possible. That goodbye wasn't just sad. It was legendary. The kind of moment you never forget. And now, about that little secret I promised you at the start. The Going Merry's figurehead? It wasn't always the cheerful face we know and love. Originally, it was designed as a fierce and aggressive lion, but Oda decided to soften it, creating a friendlier, more playful design that perfectly captured the Merry's role as the Straw Hat's loyal companion. This one small change turned the Merry into more than just a ship. It became a true part of the crew. Mind blown yet? So, which ship has your heart? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more One Piece adventures. See you next time!